Hello and welcome to Larkhall Academy's 2016 BBC School News Report.
On the 10th of March 2016, 29-year-old Spanish tennis player Rafael Nadal has denied ever taking a banned substance to help improve injury or performance. Nadal said he was getting a little tired of rumours going about, adding, "I am a completely clean guy." He is receiving stem cell therapy and platelet plasma therapy, which neither include a banned substance. He has only ever used stem cell therapy twice on his knees and said it worked really well. He told the BBC News that he is not doing, never did and never going to do something wrong.
That was Hazel in the gym hall, now to Alex in the music room.
On the 8th of March 2016, the producer of the Beatles died at the age of 90. George Martin, also known as the fifth Beatle, had come up with ideas to help the band. He suggested the idea of adding a string quartet to Yesterday, to which Paul McCartney said, "Oh no, George, we're a rock and roll band and I don't think it's a good idea." George then said, "Let us try it, and if it doesn't work, we won't use it." The song later went on to be voted the best song of the 20th century. George also composed the piano break for In My Life.
That was Alex in the music room, now it's Amy with the weather.
Hello, and today's weather is cloudy with a maximum of 8 degrees Celsius and a minimum of 3 degrees Celsius, so get ready to wrap up warm. On Friday it is similar as it's 8 degrees Celsius at max and 6 degrees Celsius at minimum. Saturday will become a lot more mild and have 9 degrees Celsius at max and 7 degrees Celsius at the coldest, at max and 7 degrees Celsius at the coldest. Sunday will get even warmer, hitting 11 degrees Celsius, a good temperature to show that spring is on its way, and it could fall down to 6 degrees Celsius. Now that's all the weather for this week, folks. Spring is on its way, so get ready for some sunny weather.
Moving on, recent studies have shown that the amount of rough sleepers has increased by 30% in the UK. Around 3,600 people are sleeping on the streets at night, which has increased drastically from 2010 when there was around 1,750 people sleeping on the streets. Some people outside the blocks of flats in London have to sleep on hard cobbles where drains are overflowing the surrounding ground. Residents of these flats are not shocked by the amount of rough sleepers because it's become a daily occurrence of their life in the past few years. One of the biggest causes of rough sleeping in the UK is that some men and women's housing benefits and wages have been cut, which leaves them with nothing. Rough sleepers wish to be treated as normal citizens today and always. Now handing over to Kimberly.
Thank you, Rachel. Now this heartwarming story is sure to put a smile on your face. An adult male elephant by the name of Morgan was found to have marched more than 135 miles along the Kenyan coast in order to find a mate. He travelled through some of the most dangerous areas in the country for elephants. He also somehow made it through Somalia and Al-Shabaab, which is a terrorist group. Luckily, Morgan had been fitted with a radio collar last year, so that scientists could track his every move using satellites. Although Morgan wasn't the only one, in fact there were 6 other elephants who all got a radio collar fitted near the Tona River Delta in Kenya. The strange thing about Morgan's extraordinary journey is that he would hide during the day and travel at night, continuing his mission in the dark. When Morgan was found, he had a few cuts and bruises, but that's all, so overall he was fine. And experts are impressed by his journey, considering this is not a normal activity for a 30-year-old elephant to do. I think it's safe to say that he will be going down in elephant history.
Special thanks to Becky and Kayla, who helped make the website to post this video on.
Thanks for tuning in to Larkhall Academy's BBC 2016 School News Report.